Hey everyone, and welcome to What If Disney World. I'm Stevie.
And I'm Amy.
And today we're going to share our review of our time at Crystal Palace for breakfast.
Located off the hub between Main Street and Adventureland, Crystal Palace is a character meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner where you meet Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, and Eeyore. We made a late breakfast reservation, which ended up being absolutely perfect, and I would highly recommend. The latest breakfast reservation you can make is at 10:30 a.m. Breakfast here is cheaper than lunch and dinner, and also it's really great for our picky eater kids. If you have picky eaters that love breakfast food like ours do, they always eat better for that. And this reservation was actually pretty easy to get. It's one of the easiest character meals, which is nice to not have to stress as much over getting it. I'm going to talk a little bit later about why we so highly recommend this 10:30 a.m. breakfast reservation, so stick around until the end to hear that tip. So this is a buffet meal, and there are a ton of options to choose from. And I'll note one of our kids has an allergy, and they provided a really helpful allergy menu to help us navigate the buffet. And we thought the food overall was really good. So for sweet options, there are sticky pecan rolls, blackberry coffee cake, churro waffles, more on those later, stay tuned, muffins, assorted danishes, croissants, cinnamon rolls, spreads for the assorted pastries, fresh fruit, yogurt, and granola, a lot of options. And then on the savory side, there are some options like tofu curry and roast beef hash, egg frittatas and scrambled eggs. There's a cheesy hash brown casserole, more on that later too, stay tuned. Cheese grits and Creole shrimp if you want a shrimp and grits thing going on. There are also classic Mickey waffles and fried chicken to eat a chicken and waffles. There's bacon, sausage, pancakes, and biscuits. There's oatmeal with toppings, bagels and bread with spreads, and even cereal like Fruit Loops for picky eaters. The kids' buffet also had a chocolate chip French toast. They're really, again, ton of options. So some of our favorites were the cheese grits and the cheesy hash browns. They were really delicious, and the stars for me on the savory side. I wanted to keep going back and getting more of those. On the sweet side, we loved the assorted pastries and danishes. The kids loved the cinnamon rolls, and the coffee cake was really good too. But the true MVP of this breakfast food here are the churro Mickey waffles. Mm-hmm. Y'all, these, I can't even describe how delicious these are. Mm-hmm. They are so crispy on the outside, and they're soft and pillowy on the inside. They're a different texture than your normal Mickey waffles. And then they're coated in this delicious cinnamon sugar. They are absolutely delightful, and 100%. They are worth the reservation alone, and they are the reason that I will go back to this restaurant again and again
Absolutely.
and again. So here's where it gets interesting if you have a late breakfast reservation. At around 11 a.m., they open up the lunch side of the buffet. And then at 11:30, our server warned us that the breakfast might start disappearing. That gave us plenty of time to get our fill of breakfast food though, like about an hour, and then our server welcomed us to go and get lunch food if we wanted it. We were so full, we didn't really do that, but we did go and get some footage of it to show you what is there, and the kids ended up getting a salad and some ice cream and desserts. So that was really nice that you were able to eat both the breakfast and then get some of the lunch options if you wanted that, but still pay the breakfast price. Big pro tip there. Aside from the food, though, the character interaction here was fantastic. Winnie the Pooh gave so much attention to our little one, like pretending to eat his food, and really spent a lot of time with our kids. Tigger had a bouncing competition with our oldest, and Piglet played peekaboo with his ears, and Eeyore was super cute too, and we all got a picture with our sad faces with him. It was just really fun, special, unique character interaction. It was just absolutely heartwarming. And I felt that this was overall a fairly efficient character meal too. We were in and out of the restaurant in about 1.5 hours, which is really not bad for a character meal. We would absolutely 100% come back here again in the future, and I would personally choose the same 10:30 reservation time. It allowed us to get in and do early entry and ride some rides when the crowds were low, and then have a really nice brunch meal, enjoy breakfast and lunch options, but pay breakfast prices, and then we were full until dinner time or snack time until we wanted a Dole Whip. It was just about as perfect as it could be.
So there you have our review of Crystal Palace. Let us know if you've been there and what your thoughts are. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. And until next time, keep dreaming.